champions and their emotional stories. An electric atmosphere. An unforgettable experience. OKTAGON.
Welcome everyone. Willkommen on the press conference. This is the last public event before the event tomorrow, OKTAGON 88 here in Hannover. We will again divide this press conference into two parts, now like 20-25 minutes with these women and gentlemen, and then we'll go for the main card. So feel free to place the first question.
Moja von MMA 5. Ich fange von rechts an.
I will start from the right. Jan, it's going to be your second amateur fight. Jan, your second fight, the first one being in GMC and this one being on a much bigger stage. What are your feelings? What do you feel right now? Well, for me, it's all the same. I have to say that I don't really care if I fight before my family or if I fight before 15,000 people. I know that I prepared very well for my fight and that I'm going to deliver a finish. Imran, question. You have a very, very good background. It has been quite a long time since you fought the last time, however, because you had a long break. Do you think it's going to be difficult for you to get back in the cage and to keep on being active and setting up your game plan? For me, I don't think there's a difference. I was out for quite a long time, but I'm still the same. I still have the same skills that I had before. And you'll see this tomorrow. And same question to Bederhan. You are from the team TAHA. Everyone has a similar style in your gym. You prepared together for tomorrow's fight. So what do you say about that? Do you like this style? You have an opponent which is quite strong in stand-up fighting, so is it good for you? Yeah, because I could prepare quite well for my opponent. Our styles are quite similar. I like this style, yeah. I think tomorrow he's gonna be quite surprised because he thinks I'm just a striker. I think he underestimates my strengths, but I'm not really thinking that much about it. Do you prepare 77 kilograms or 70 kilograms? Which is better for you? I accepted the fight in 3 weeks' notice. I was preparing, I was in training, and I knew that I would have to fight at 77 kilos. I wanted to see what I feel like, but the weight cut was quite a big one. And if you prepare longer, then you can think about doing 70 kilos. But now I think this is the optimum range. I think this is the optimum weight. Question for Justin Detzel. You're going to be debuting at OKTAGON. You had a very long amateur career, however. And now you can showcase your skills in front of your home crowd. What does it mean for you? For me, well, OKTAGON is the biggest stage in Europe, and I think I belong here. I already defeated the best fighters as an amateur, and I think tomorrow I'm going to show that I can dominate. And the last question to Mate Kola. I was live when you fought the last time. It was quite a rocky fight, many up and downs. You actually managed to recover in the second round, although you were losing, and you managed to defeat your opponent by TKO. Do you think that this will help you even tomorrow for your fight with Justin Detzel? What does it mean to you to fight at OKTAGON? I cannot imagine a different outcome for tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be the biggest test for Justin Detzel?
Nächste Frage, Michael Bauer, RTL NTV an Daniele Mistelli.
Next question to Daniele Mistelli.
Habe ich dich überrascht?
Danielle, I think I surprised you with this question. Welcome back. You won fighting in another promotion. During your last fight, you surprised very many people, the crowd. Do you think it's going to happen again against Ivana Petrovic? I'm not sure about anything, to be honest. I'm happy to be here and I look forward to everything which is about to come. But I'm always happy when I feel always good when people are very confident about themselves. I cannot be like this, but I never underestimate anyone. Well, MMA maths, that's not that easy to say, but your opponent lost against your last opponent. So what do you think about that? Well, I think the decision was quite a big controversy. I don't think the decision was a very clear one, so I wouldn't underestimate anyone. It doesn't mean anything that she lost against the opponent which I won against.
Petrovic English is fine for you, right? Yeah, you're fighting a very experienced opponent. What did you make, or why did you decide to come to Octagon in the first place, and what makes you accept this fight?
First of all, I decided to sign with Octagon because this is the best organization in Europe, and they have the best girls in Europe as well. And if I want to improve myself and come to another level, I need to fight the best, and that's why. But second question was why I decided to fight Mistelli. That was the only option they gave me for the first fight. I just wanted to fight as soon as possible. I'm actually flyweight, but I said yes to the fight because I just wanted to fight. So yeah.
So do you have certain goals at Octagon already?
I didn't understand.
Do you have certain goals already at Octagon?
Yes, I came here with a reason. Obviously, I want to be the best. I want to show my skills and win everything that I can win here.
Okay, thank you very much. Dann gehe ich mal zu den anderen zwei Veteranen über Daniel Makin.
Now questions to the veterans. Daniel Makin, you are a local hero here and you're gonna fight against another veteran from Austria, Christian Draxler. Why should we look carefully at your fight tomorrow? Because we will see two veterans. I think it's gonna be an interesting fight. He is a brown belt, I'm a brown belt as well, and we have many first-round wins. There's going to be I think it's going to be a good fight. He has very good jiu-jitsu skills, but I think in stand-up, the striking will be interesting, my wrestling as well. We'll see how his takedown defense is, but I really do want to win this fight. And yeah, even though we are a bit older, we still have lots to showcase. And we are going to show our skills tomorrow in the cage. Well, maybe we see many people, many fighters here from the fight school Hannover. There are many veterans here, but also many young prospects. So fight school Hannover or Hannover has actually... It's a good fight. It's a good fight school, right? Yeah, there's Robert here, David. They're very good coaches, but I also think my gym is quite a good one. There is some competitiveness between us, but there are many young people here who are good. Imran is here as well. He's also a very strong guy in Hanover, and we support us when we train together. We have a wrestling association and we train there as well. And I think we motivate each other. I think you can see it as well. All the guys are quite young, they're quite fit. So you can see why we are all here. Back to Daniel. And Christian, you said that it's going to be Daddy's favorite fight. This card has many young fighters, though. So what does it mean to you, Christian, to have a spot on this card? I would like to thank Andre, first and foremost, that we can fight here, because it's a great honor to me to be able to fight here in my hometown. So thank you again. And it's nice when you fight against someone who has so much energy, who is so wild, and when you're older, everything's more difficult. The weight cut, you feel your bones, you have many aches. And I think we're going to deliver quite a good fight tomorrow, and I look forward to it. I hope you're going to be fit for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm also excited. I look forward to fighting tomorrow. Thank you for the opportunity. And if I have to add something, yeah, when you age, it's much more difficult. Everything's much more difficult, but I'm fit. I'm happy to fight tomorrow, and I'm ready to fight you. I'm happy to fight you because when I am the underdog, then I don't feel as much pressure. So I look forward to the fight tomorrow, and we'll see each other tomorrow. We'll see how good my takedown defense is. I hope it is good. Everyone who knows me knows that I do everything I can to get the win, and that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Christian, you actually should have been on the card with another Austrian, Mago Machaev. What does it mean to you to be an Austrian who represents your country in MMA? Well, to represent Austria, I like representing Austria, but I represent myself. I'm here to win. I am very proud of Austria, of course, and that I can train in Austria, but my only focus is winning tomorrow. That's my goal. And I am fighting Daniel. Daniel is fighting myself. We are both good fighters. We trained a lot, and may the better man win. Question to Jan. Your new nickname is MILF Hunter. Why did you choose this nickname? I don't think you invent your nicknames. I actually received this nickname when I was 10, because when I was 10, I was too young to train against men, so I had to train against women, to train with women. And last question to Daniel Mistelli. The Octagon fans wanted to see you in the cage. What does it mean to you to have so much of the crowd support? I didn't even know that. Thank you very much. I never realized that I'm such a fan favorite. I always had to work full time, and I studied as well. And when I hear something like this, then it makes me very happy. So thank you to the fans. And a question to Paul Kulze. Many talk about the debut of Jan Holzer's debut, but nobody is really talking about your debut. Do you think you have fans, or what is it like for you? Well, he had a very good camp with the other guys from Hannover. We'll see what's it gonna be like tomorrow. I think both of us want to deliver a very cool fight. Question to Daniel Mistelli. You had your debut, and then everyone was waiting. When are we gonna see Daniel Mistelli next? How frustrating was it to you to be waiting for more than a year for a fight? I think it was a bit frustrating because I know that time is ticking in my case. Maybe you will see me in the cage when I'm 60, but I think if I were young, then it could have been a bit annoying. But because I am working, so I didn't really have that much financial pressure, so it was quite okay. And you're the oldest Octagon fighter overall in the whole world, perhaps. How do you feel in this position? Do you feel that you're in your prime? I train with tanks. So I think the training is maybe sometimes even tougher than the fight itself. So Monday I'm always wrestling with the guys, and it's quite difficult to me. I always make sure to handle it quite well. So I think I'm quite used to the load from all of the training. I am the opposite of MILF Hunter. I'm the male hunter. And question to Paul Kulze. Jan Holzer said that he is going to finish you. What is your prediction?
Das werden wir erstmal sehen.
We'll see.
Wie ich gerade eben schon meinte.
We'll see.
Beide
As I said,
vorbereitet, beide aufeinander.
we're both
Ich denke,
ready,
wir haben
we're
den
both
Match
prepared.
voll analysiert. Wir ihn
We've
auch.
both analyzed
Weil
each
wir beide
other.
unser Rezept haben und
So we both have a recipe,
erfolgreich aus dem Ring steigen.
and we both hope that we will
Wenn
be
wir beide
able to
zufrieden
come
sind
out
mit dem
victorious.
Kampf, lade ich dich recht
But,
herzlich nach Berlin ein.
Jan,
Das ist die
if we are
Dönerbrot-Challenge.
happy
Das können wir uns nicht gut gehen lassen.
with the fight, then we can go eat a dinner in Berlin.
Spaß.
Hier ist Babaev. Meine Frage wäre an Bedirhan Kabak. Nach nur einem MMA-Kampf stehst du
I
bei
have
der
a
größten
question
Bühne
for
in
Bedirhan
Europa
Kabak.
und vor allem auswärts gegen
After having
Hannover.
one fight, you're on the biggest stage of Europe. And here in Hanover, you'll be facing a tough fighter. Are you feeling the pressure? No, I'm feeling great. I could fight today.
Und Darbekov kann auch
I'm
gerne darauf
happy, I'm
antworten.
feeling good.
Ihr kämpft jetzt 2 gegen 2.
No
Max
pressure,
gegen Khalid,
and
gegen
I'm here with
Darbekov.
TAHA,
Seht ihr
so that's a
bisschen als
plus.
2 gegen 2 Kampf?
Yeah, Max is fighting Khalid Taha, and you are fighting Imran Darbekov. How are you feeling about this? Yeah, that's right. I'll be fighting Bedirhan, and we'll
Ich
have
habe gesehen,
the
du hast innerhalb
gym
einer Woche
clashes
10
tomorrow.
Kilo abgenommen. Wie war dein Wettkampf für dich
I
und
saw
bist du gut
that you
aufgeladen?
lost 10 kilos in the past week. So how was your weight cut this time? To be honest, it was 11 kilos actually, and my weight cut was good. It was good for how short I had to do that. Yesterday, my weight cut, the final prep was good. It was over 3 kilos altogether, and that's not perfect, of course. It's never perfect, but today I'm feeling good. I have lots of energy. I loaded up on some food, but I do want to keep some hunger in me from my opponent.
Bist du gut aufgeladen?
And I'm feeling good. How about you? You feeling good? Yeah, I am feeling good. I have tons of energy.
Hier ist Peli. Eine Frage an Jan.
I have a question for
Ist es
Jan.
für dich besonders, auf einer Fightcard mit deinem Bruder zu sein?
How are you feeling sharing a fight card with your brother? Yeah, it's alright. It's okay. It's awesome getting to see him fight, and I'm glad that I'm also getting the opportunity to fight here. Both of us will deliver a great show tomorrow. And of course, we are here for the other. We're here for each other, but in the cage, it's every man for themselves. And I'm happy about being confident.
Oder gehst du das ruhig an?
Are you planning on having a special walkout? Or is it going to be chill? Yeah, I did give something a thought, and I think I mentioned it previously, but it'll be a surprise, guys. It'll be great.
Bist du nervös vor deinem Kampf?
Justin, question for you. Are you nervous before your fight? Well, I think you're always nervous. But I've had so many amateur bouts against very strong opponents that I know how to handle it.
Damit
And I'll just channel it into the fight. How do you handle the pressure? I'll show you tomorrow.
Eine Frage an Paul Kulze. Wie war deine Reaktion, als du
I have a question for Paul Kulze. What was your reaction when you received the offer to face Jan HOLZER by Octagon? Well, when I first learned about the opportunity, my jaw dropped. I thought they were fucking shitting me. And I thought, is this really happening? No way. And then I thought, yeah, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. Let's take that. And Jan, are you going to join the pros after this fight? Yeah, right now I'm focusing in on tomorrow, but after that, possibly. I'll, of course, talk about everything with my team, my coach, David Balokai, and my team. I'll talk to them about it, but we'll see. What's better, bodybuilding or fighting? Of course fighting's better, otherwise I wouldn't have gone here.
First part of the press conference. Give us a few minutes and we'll bring the other half. Thank you.
Octagon brings Europe's greatest MMA show to Hanover. A battle between generations, which has gotten personal and that Germany has been waiting for all year. Undefeated 24-year-old phenom Max HOLZER faces the biggest challenge of his career.
Corey Fry taps!
Seasoned warrior and UFC veteran TAHA, who's been trying to eliminate HOLZER since he first came to Octagon. Will the German super talent survive the fight thanks to his experience fighting in the world's toughest cages? The German Tarzan back boasts an excellent score of 7-1, but he'll be put to the test by Swiss striker Theo Smith, who's ready to silence Vac just as brutally as he did in his last bout against the highly experienced Diego Sheck. A heavyweight shockwave. Champion of two organizations, Beyond will go head-to-head with 6-year undefeated former Olympic wrestler and champion in sumo wrestling and MMA, Yevgeny Orlov. And get ready for a wild clash in the lightweight division, as Zenuni takes on Yarovienko. Both are undefeated and determined to shine like superstars and steal the show. A shootout between two warriors who always go for the finish. With a 100% finish rate on his record, German prospect Hakiak Seka will do a face-off against Rafael Federico, a former 3-time champion of an Italian promotion. Buy the pay-per-view wherever you are and be transported to a front row seat at the tournament at OKTAGON.tv. world champions and their emotional stories. An electric atmosphere. An unforgettable experience. OKTAGON.
Welcome back on the second half of the press conference with the main card. And feel free to place the first question.
Yeah, Patrick Macari, Fight House. David, I saw your Instagram post before. A turbulent way to get here, obviously, not being able to fly last night. But you posted something about weight and having to weigh in again tomorrow. What can you tell us about that?
Hello everyone. Yeah, I have big trouble to getting there. I traveling almost 20 hours from London, so it's not possible to cutting weight. I'm making deal with management of my opponent, and my opponent I'm cutting to 74 kg. I bring today 73.8. My opponent was heavier than me, and now this little snake and his management forced to me to cutting weight another time tomorrow because he is not able to fight when I'm not making 79 kg tomorrow. What is the bullshit, guys?
You will see tomorrow, brother. Kann ich eigentlich auf Deutsch auch reden, ne? Weil, Bruder, dieser Englisch ist tot bei mir. Auf jeden Fall,
I can also speak German, right? Because I'm not great at English. Yeah, we've got some bills to settle. I saw that in the story he called me a pussy, so that's why. We'll see who's the pussy tomorrow.
You are man, you have words. If words nothing means something to you, you should be like paper, like contract, you know? I don't be able, I was less weight than you today. So what is your problem about fighting tomorrow when I'm not making 79 kg, brother?
We will fight tomorrow, brother. Don't worry. We will fight. We will see tomorrow who is the pussy.
Ja, also wir hatten mehr gedacht, dass der Beef wäre zwischen Khalid und Max, aber ja, lass mal da ein bisschen reingehen. Die letzte
Well, this beef, it was not an expected one. We expected one between Khalid and Max, but in the last few months we saw you two doing constant trash talk. So will you shake hands after? Well, it depends on my opponent. I'm not against it. And ever since the beginning I said that I was a pro. It's about the sport for me. And yeah, I'll shake his hand.
Simon, just over to you. You said after the fight in Cologne that you want to get back in as soon as possible. Obviously, maybe a little longer time off than you may have wanted, but how excited are you for a shot back to get into the top 10 of OKTAGON?
Bro, I'm very excited because this is my occasion to get my payback, because I feel like my debut, I didn't show my true potential. Now I think I have also a good matchup for me. I mean, he's a good opponent, dangerous, but in my opinion, he didn't fight nobody, so I'm going to show that I'm a level above.
Ich gehe mal zu dir, Hugo. Du hast in die Fight Week gesagt, du willst Kunst machen. Und warum denkst du, dass Theo Smith ist der perfekte?
Hugo, during the fight week, you said you wanted to do art. So why is Theo the person to allow you to show some art? Well, we'll see if he's the right opponent. But of course, he offers some possibilities. There's some possibilities to get a clean cut on the win.
Frustrating in January, obviously, your opponent tears his hamstring before the fight. How glad are you to be able to get another shot here in OKTAGON?
Hey everybody, so you know what? I was winning just by looking, okay, that fight. Now, that fight will be end for you, boy. What are you talking about, hey?
You're gonna do nothing, keep talking.
Okay, we will see tomorrow, no problem.
You're gonna do nothing.
I'm not only talking.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro, okay.
Ja, letzte Frage, Raphael. Short notice für dich.
Rafael, this is a question for you. This fight is short notice. So how ready are you to accept a fight like this, short notice? Hi, servus. Yeah, it's a classic scenario, a short notice fight. Yeah, all of my fights have been short notice. So yeah.
Hannover, Deutschland.
And I thought, yeah, this is something. being able to go to Hanover. I thought about how cool it would be to be able to come here. I didn't know most of the German arsenal of fighters, but I think this is a good match for me.
Noch nicht so viel draußen von ihm.
Well, I guess we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. My opponent only has had 3 fights, so there's not really a history to look at. So tomorrow, tune in and see what happens.
Erstmal für dich Octagon-Debüt, große Bühne hier zu Hause. Erzähl mal, was bedeutet es für dich, hier zu kämpfen und dein Octagon-Debüt zu geben?
Wow, das ist auf jeden Fall alles für mich, direkt auch in der Maincard zu kämpfen. Wirklich, ich werde wirklich alles geben, um den Leuten da zu zeigen, wieso ich in der Maincard auch stehe. Und ja.
I want to have more main card fights. I want to show people that this is something to see tomorrow. And if you don't have tickets for tomorrow, I pity you because tomorrow is going to be a huge show.
Exzellenter Striker. Was kann man morgen im Käfig sehen?
Alles.
What will we see tomorrow? Because you're more of a striker. You'll see an all-rounder. That's what you'll see. I'm also a good grappler. I'm ready for anything.
Frage an Altin. Ich meine,
All right.
hat gerade gesagt,
Question for Altin Zanoni.
Genau das Limit oder auf was habt ihr euch geeinigt?
So we heard that tomorrow you'll have to have your opponent step on the weight scale again. So what's going to happen? Yeah, we agreed on him stepping on the scales tomorrow at 12 again. We'll both weigh in, and we cannot have over 79 kilos. Hugo, this is your 3rd fight in the Octagon cage, and it's a co-main event right off the bat. So how are you feeling about that? Well, I'm thankful, naturally, to be on the main card, let alone the co-main event. But to be fair, last time I was the co-main event, it was because Johnny got hurt, so I would rather that he could fight. But his time will come, even though he's not able to do it tomorrow. And I'm thankful. Yesterday when I was in bed, I couldn't sleep because when you're making weight, you can't sleep. And I realized that I'm very thankful to be able to make weight on Friday, today, because that means the fight is very close. I'm thankful that all of my teammates are here, that they're sharing a fight card with me. We have a couple teammates on the prelims, and we also have a friend opening the main card, and then Max is the title fight, so that's cool.
Guys, I have one more question.
So yeah, he's the main
for sure, yeah? If
event.
I have tomorrow 83 kg, you're still able to fight, no shit in the pants and running away, yeah?
Okay, also ich freue mich einfach zu kämpfen morgen. Und
Well, I look forward to fighting tomorrow again, and yeah, I look forward to delivering a show. Question to Max. Max, you said that you don't like your opponent, that it's not just for promotional activities. So is it like this? Would you say you don't like Khalid?
Ja, ich muss sagen, ich habe ja im
I
Vorfeld
have to
alles
say
gezeigt.
that I already
wollte,
showed
ist er
everything.
ausgerastet.
When I wanted to, I freaked him out. When I'm calm, he's calm, so I can manipulate him quite well.
Geht.
He likes me. Well, why should I like you? You only talk shit from the start to finish, you spread rumors, and you said you are doing very strange things with strange people. Well, you're the only one who is talking shit. I am just waiting for tomorrow. Now we're here. Finally, you didn't shit your pants. Finally, you didn't say no. And I don't really have that much to say. I look forward to it tomorrow. I said everything. But why do you keep shouting around? Because you are not taking it on a... You don't see it as a sport. I wanted to see it as a sport. I can manipulate you when I want. You are always talking shit, you're doing shit. And if I were to be serious, people would say, oh yeah, he got serious. But you simply, you cannot behave. You cannot control yourself. Well, do you feel like I'm not serious? Well, I'm gonna completely destroy your face tomorrow. I'm gonna destroy your face tomorrow. I'm gonna destroy your running mouth. You cannot. Well, you will see tomorrow.
Ja, ich werde dich überall besiegen.
I will
100%
defeat you
ich gebe dir
in
mein Leben
every
auf.
way, shape, or
100% ich werde dich
form.
überall besiegen.
I will defeat you everywhere. You can say what you want. Well, let's see. Let's see if you if it's true what you're promising me. You should load up because you don't really look that well.
Du musst doch
But
hoffen,
why
dass
do
ich
you
gegen
care
dich schwach
about
bin
it?
oder was auch immer. Das ist deine einzige Chance.
It's your
Du denkst,
only
ja,
shot
nee,
to
er ist
hope
jetzt
that
schwach.
I am gonna be weak.
Warum
That's your
wolltest du
only
das
shot.
hoffen? Weil du denkst, ja, 4., 5. geht
Well,
der müde.
You
Der kann
always
nicht
hope that I'm gonna be sad, that I'm gonna be
Ich habe mir nicht in die Hosen gekriegt.
weak.
Ich habe dir gezeigt, dass egal was ich sage, gemacht wird. Und
You didn't accept 5 rounds. You didn't want that.
Wenn ich wollte, dass du ausrastest, bist du ausgerastet.
You freaked out when I wanted you to freak out. If I want you to be calm, you're calm.
Ich gebe das Tempo an.
I can dictate the tempo. You're a pussy. You just cried all the time. You just kept crying. I had to get another opponent because you shit your pants. You said, oh no, 5 rounds, that's not enough. I don't have enough time to prepare for 5 rounds. What type of pro fighter are you? You were sick for a year. Well, you said during your last fight that 3 weeks to prepare for TAHA are enough. And then 9 weeks before, you say no. You cannot keep talking shit, you just... The problem is he's not listening to me. You know he's just not listening.
Hab ich doch. Ich hab gesagt, lass mich in Hannover kämpfen.
I said, let me fight in Hannover. You said you wouldn't fight 5 rounds because TAHA fights 5 rounds.
Ich verplapper dich doch nicht kein einziges Mal. Ich habe nur gesagt, ich gebe den Ton an. Ich hab gesagt,
I said I will dictate the tempo. When I want you to freak out, you freak out. I know what I...
Ich hab dich komplett entlarvt.
That's the thing. I know what I have to do to you for you to freak out. I control you.
Du machst auf seriös, bla bla bla.
You're always pretending like you're so serious, but it's not like that. You're running your mouth. You're not serious. Well, from where I come from, people don't talk shit like you talk. The things you're saying, no one says such things. Have I ever said something like this too? Of course. Also, the things with your t-shirt. When you are standing in front of me, you're gonna stand before me tomorrow. Tomorrow you'll see. You'll see what it means. And you know, why are you talking about my nationality? Why are you talking about from where I come from? Do you want to be disrespectful to Germany? Why are you like this? It has nothing to do with politics. If this is normal to you, from where I come from, it's also not okay. From where I come from, it's not okay. So, why are you chilling with the friends and saying, with my friend? What friend? Well, I'll send it to you, which friend? But why do you want to send me something? Just tell me. It's the best friend of this one guy. I didn't see that you did a video with him. It's not going to end well for you.
Ist doch egal.
So, just, yeah, when we start talking about this, then finish it. We started talking about it already. Well, then answer. You're an idiot. Why are you chilling with my colleague, with my friend? I'll send you 1,000 pieces of proof if you want to. Why didn't you send it then? Well, just search up his name. Look up his name. 2 days ago, you posted that you're chilling with my bro. So, yeah, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to do everything in your power that the video doesn't get uploaded? When we live streamed, you said that someone said that you are not allowed to post it. I didn't speak to anyone. Well, we were talking about the live stream. Well, you can prove it. I don't have to prove anything. It's in the live stream. But what is in the live stream? Well, I said to you, I didn't talk to anyone, right? I already proved it 10 times. I said that you actually said it in the video The proof is in the video.
Mir hat's niemand verboten.
But nobody, you said someone didn't allow you to post it. Nobody did such a thing. No one forbid it to me.
Zu mir kam auch von XYZ und jetzt?
Ja.
Ja, und jetzt?
Well, and now? I have proof you always lie about shit. But in the live stream, you said you didn't know what video, and then at the end of the live stream, you said that you know what video. You said it. You said it even though you didn't want to say it. You misspoke. Why should I post something? Like, she's such a small child. He's just a baby. He's a small baby. I don't even know what to say. And why do you care? Why do you care about it? Maybe the truth doesn't interest you, but I am interested in the truth, I have to say. You are just talking shit. You're talking about topics which don't make any sense. The guys, the people, the fans want to see our fight. Then talk about our fight. Don't talk about any other different things. But you're talking to me, then stop talking. I cannot wait to punch you in the face tomorrow. And the best thing about it is that I can punch you in the face. It is allowed. I am so excited for it. No one can prevent me from punching you in the face. Well, you just keep talking shit. You're just talking shit all the time, and then the result is 0.
Da will ich trotzdem noch bei Khalid weitermachen. Er hat ja gerade gesagt, so,
Khalid, maybe a question to you. You said that he cannot be able to fight stand up with you. Do you think he cannot do it? No. Well, he's not dumb. He can fight, no doubt about it. He's gonna try striking me out. He's gonna try his luck to shoot and to take me down. Well,
I don't really need luck to face you. Since UFC, you haven't gotten any better. You're living in a fantasy world. You say that fight was close, but you were getting hit. You were getting shot down ever since the first second. He fucking did you in. It was 38-50 on the punches, and then there were the takedowns.
I say that we don't have to talk about our careers.
Yeah, sure. Well, why don't you talk about something else again? You always fucking play archaeologist and take a topic out of the grave and then you're like, blah, 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 he's talking shit.
Boy, just look at who fought me and who fought you.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can fight whoever you want. I don't care. Yeah, you've done other weight cuts. You've done Khabib and didn't show anything.
You just choose your opponents.
They chose me, yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, sure, I'll see. You're fucking fake. God, your hair is fake. Your muscles are fake. It's terrible. It sucks.
The hype train ends tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll show Germany that you're for nothing.
Johnny Palika ist ja kurzfristig ausgefallen.
Johnny Palukaj nakonec nemohl zápasit. So did you think about the future when it comes to Johnny Palukaj? Did you try to? Are you trying to think about a mechanism so that fights don't get cancelled last minute?
It's people's main event, so I believe that this was not possible for this one. Because basically these two guys are the reserve fight for a title fight. So yes, and sometimes you just don't have that possibilities. I believe nobody else was there.
Do you think for the future it can?
Sometimes you are doing that when you got a chance, and also you have to have a fighter who's willing to do that, which is also not easy every time. And I believe for Johnny and Makhaev, there's, especially when these two gentlemen are fighting against each other, you don't want to break this fight, obviously. No? So sometimes it's possible, sometimes not. It's easy like this. Yeah.
Moje von Germany 5, also for me a question for the promoters. So with the fight, Johnny against Makayev falling off, is it planned to reschedule the fight, or maybe if the winner, okay, Max Holzer will not fight against Padokay, makes sense, but maybe will TAHA then get the shot and will be replaced by Padokay, or what are the plans right now?
I think Johnny is 8-0 in Octagon, I believe, or something like this. So he totally deserves his title fight, and we are planning to reschedule this one.
Dann eine Frage von mich an Max Holzer.
Question to Max Holzer. In your career, you fought a lot of strikers. Eugen Blackdell, Mo Trabelsi, TAHA is also a striker, but he's a bit different because he is smaller. He's used to fighting a lot of very good wrestlers. Do you think it's going to be your most difficult fight? Well, we saw how good of a wrestler he fought, or I fought. I think his striking is not that good. The most people that talk about it are not people who are experts in MMA, and MMA has evolved. MMA, well, I think that TAHA is not evolving at all. It's a sport which is different from when we compared it a few years ago, and now I am training with the guys in the US, not like TAHA, who trained with them 5 years ago. So that's the difference, and I'm going to show it tomorrow. Khalid, what do you say to this? We knew that Max Holzer fought Eugene Blackdell, Mo Trabelsi. Do you think he is a good opponent too when it comes to the styles? A fight lasts 15 minutes. And if you manage to do a takedown in 15 minutes, then that's great. I'm going to scramble back up. If you try it again, I'm going to scramble back up again. And if I knock you out next time, I'm going to be happy. I also could do without takedowns. It doesn't matter to me. But everything is possible in MMA. And I'm prepared for everything.
I also saw that when you were on the ground after being taken down, you didn't scramble back up. There's a question that I have for Alton Zenoni.
Am nächsten Tag dann 82, 83 statt 79. Möchtest du darauf auch nochmal antworten?
Yeah.
I think that you also fought in a different division, so how are you feeling about tomorrow? It's the same as last time. I am still carrying around my 0, and tomorrow I'll also keep it. I decided that, and that's whatever division it is.
Weitere Frage an Haji Akseget. Du gibst dein Debüt bei Octagon und direkt in...
Question for Haji Akseget.
Cut to featherweight if you're scared about fighting in real lightweight.
David, wir werden morgen kämpfen, keine Angst. Morgen bring dein Gewicht. Wir stehen morgen im Cage und dann sehen wir, wer die Pussy ist.
Tomorrow we will stand in the cage and we'll see who's the pussy.
I don't talk, you are the pussy. You just act like pussy. About this fucking weight.
Okay. Ich werde dir zeigen, wer die Pussy ist. Mach dir keine Sorgen. Mach einfach mal.
I'm gonna show you who the pussy is. Don't worry, just do your weight. You said yes. Tomorrow we're gonna just fight, and what happens in the cage? I'll show you what happens in the cage.
I travel here 20 hours, May, and we got deal in there. And you just break that deal because you wanna force me to cutting weight again and again. To have easy job in the cage.
Ich bin dir doch schon entgegengekommen. Guck mal, der Kampf sollte auf 70.
The fight should have been lightweight, 70 kilos. We said 74 is what it's gonna be. Okay. What do you want more than that?
May, so
what do you want more?
Me, yeah? If I got tomorrow 83 kg, you still is fight on, yeah? You don't running away like chicken.
Mach dir keine Sorgen. Der Kampf steht 100%.
Don't worry. The fight is gonna be happening.
I don't give you any %. I just cancel the fight because in professional sport, you don't doing official weight in the fight day. Sorry, mate.
Guck mal, ich hätte doch auch einfach ganz normal heute sagen.
Look, I could have said today, you have to make weight. I could have said it.
Because you got in the contract, you have 50% if you're not fighting, if I pull it out. I don't have in the contract something like this. That's why you play the game like this, mate.
Guck mal, wie gesagt, ich hätte heute sagen können, mach dein Gewicht ganz normal.
I could have said, just do your weight, 70.8, but I don't know what you want more than that. I just don't understand.
I'm fighting on the street all life. I don't care how many kg you got. I speak with promoter yesterday and I talked to him. You can have 80, I can have 74. Doesn't fucking matter for me because I coming to fight, I coming to win and I coming to put your heads off.
Guck mal, würdest du so kämpfen, wie du redest, wärst du, glaube ich,
If you were to fight the way you talk, I think you would be a champ. Just show what you can do tomorrow and stop talking shit.
Cage, you not will be able. We can change this on the street fight, no problem.
Wenn du willst, können wir auch hier sofort kämpfen.
We can fight now, here, that's no problem.
Ich versuch's vorsichtig nochmal. Nochmal meine Frage an Haji Akseker.
I'll try and ask again. I have a question for Haji Akseker. You are on the main card tomorrow. This is your debut fight and you're on the main card, so what does this mean for you? It's absolutely amazing. I received a very warm welcome. The whole team, the cameraman, the video team, the photo team, the content team, they're great. And being on the main card, that means a lot to me. It shows my potential, and I will show it to you. I will use it. I'll show you what I've got. Of course, this is good for me. And I think the advantage is that you haven't seen me fight a lot, and this might be a disadvantage for my opponent. So we'll see tomorrow. Question for Theo Smith.
All good in English. You fought a guy from Munich in Munich. Now you're fighting a guy from Hannover in Hannover. How do you like it to be on enemy territory?
I always do that. All my fights were like that, so no problem.
And what do you make of his fighting style? You're like a little bit chaotic, unorthodox, and Hugo's very clinical, very tactical. How do you see the fight going?
I play my game, he play his, and we will see what's happening, and that's all.
Dann noch die Frage an Hugo. Du hast zwar gesagt, er hat viele, ich sag mal, Openings, wo du ihn erwischen kannst, aber
Hugo, question for you. You said that you have had many opportunities for a finish, but is it surprising that you're not always able to get into a correct position for a finish and that you always have to be present? Well, yeah, you do always have to be present. I do have a strategy and a game plan. My opponent has some things that he likes to go for. I don't think he's changed that much since his last fight. I think it'll be the same story.
Da werde ich halt dann damit machen, was ich damit machen möchte.
And then I also know how to work him. I'll be ready for him. And if he doesn't do those things, I'm still a better striker. I feel like I can really finish him in a clean way, and I have 3 rounds to do it. If it's a tough fight for me, he'll survive, but I can also finish him in the second round.
His title fight, but in the end, will a win bring TAHA into title contention? And would a win of Max bring, even if he goes to bantamweight, bring him to a better position in bantamweight, even in title contention?
I think we don't need to discuss this before the fight.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, it's always easy, you know. You don't know how this fight is gonna be. There can be always controversial, all these kind of things. So it's less than 24 hours. So.
But obviously, Max would not start from the bottom in a new weight division if he comes from spot 3 and in featherweight.
Like he's not going there now. He said that, but now he's back after 1.5 years almost, no? So I think that give him a chance to perform tomorrow, and then he will, you know, got some days off from the gym, and then we can start to talk about another fight. So for me, like, it's totally nonsense to think about it without him to be again in the cage, have that experience, you know. And also, you never know. Then Johnny could not win, and then Max, if he will win tomorrow, he can ask for the title. If Khalid will win tomorrow, he can ask for the title. So there's so many options, even with this title, with the category. So I don't feel any pressure to make the decision right now.
Ich hätte da noch mal kurz eine Frage, und zwar an Max.
I also have a short question for Max.
Mit deinem Bruder. Ich wollte mal fragen, wie ist jetzt so die Bindung zwischen...
You trained with your brother, so my question is about how you prepare for fights. Are you connected when you train? We've always trained together. And I have to say that he got on my nerves when we were training. No, I'm just kidding. It was great. It's always great training with him. It's great having things in common with your bro. Jan is one of the most important people in my life, so I hope that tomorrow he wins. I also have a question for Altin. You just cut weight. You ate less in the last few days. So what do you want to eat after your fight tomorrow? I don't think it really matters. Anything in my favorite restaurant, any food. Some meat.
Eine Frage an Max. Du
I have a
wolltest
question for
den Kampf gegen
Max.
Khalid nicht machen, weil du auf 1,6 gehen wolltest. Was war der Auslöser dafür, dass du den Kampf doch angenommen hast? Du wolltest ja
You didn't want to fight against Khalid TAHA originally, so what changed? Why did you accept?
Komplett geeinigt habe. Und dann war es
Well,
so, okay, jetzt
I was able
kämpft er
to reach an
natürlich
agreement with
logischerweise
OKTAGON.
auch in Hannover. Und da habe ich mitbekommen, dass er schon auf der Fightcard steht. Und dann habe ich gesagt, okay, in Hannover kann keiner.
And then they
außer
offered me
Tag kämpfen.
Hanover.
Und das ist halt, wie es passiert ist.
And then I found out that he was already on the fight card. And then I thought,
that's it. Thank you,
I
guys.
really have to fight him.
We'll put these tables out and we will do the stare out. So give us 3 minutes.
World champions and their emotional stories. An electric atmosphere. an unforgettable experience. Octagon. So set and ready for the final stare downs ahead of tomorrow night's Octagon 88 going down in the ZAG Arena. Kicking off tomorrow night's show as part of our YouTube free prelim is only the second amateur fight in Octagon history. Let's welcome first to the stage, 36 years of age, representing Berlin, Germany, Paul the Grizzly Kuhls. Taking on this young man making his Octagon debut, 19 years of age, representing Fight School Hannover, Jan HOLZER. Kuhls versus HOLZER kicking off tomorrow night. Give it one more time. Octagon 88, Kuhls versus HOLZER. Next up, we move to the welterweight division, again making his Octagon debut, the Turkish tank, Bediran Kabak. Taking on this man, the shelter, Imran Darubekov. This fight going down live across Germany on RTL Plus. Kabak versus Darubekov. Next fight, we have two more debutants in the middleweight division. Let's welcome now 27 years of age from Germany, representing Albania, Mate the Tiger Kola. Taking on another Fight School Hannover prospect. Let's welcome him now, 22 years of age, Justin Detzel. Middleweight mayhem guaranteed. Kola versus Detzel tomorrow night live at Octagon 88. Time for the ladies to take center stage here and tomorrow night in that ZAG Arena. This in the bantamweight division. Let's welcome now Ivana Petrovic. Taking on the housewife from Switzerland, Daniele Mistelli. What a fight. One more time. Petrovic versus Mistelli. We now jump to the welterweight division with two of the most experienced fighters on the card. Let's welcome now the Austrian Emperor Christian Draxler. Taking on this man fighting out of Hannover, Germany, Daniel Mackin. Live across Germany on RTL Plus, around the world on Octagon.tv, Mackin versus Draxler. Featherweight fireworks next in this contest. Let's welcome now from Italy, the virtuoso Rafael Federico. Taking on this man, 3-0 as a pro, all by way of knockout, all in the first round, Haji Akseka. The BJJ expert versus the striker, Federico versus Akseka. Plenty of heat in the press conference with this fight ahead. Let's welcome now the Polish tank, Dawid Jarowienko. Taking on the undefeated Altin Zenouni. The talking stops tomorrow night, they settle it. That's it, Zenouni versus Yarovienko. Next up, we jump to the heavyweight division. Two giants enter the octagon cage. Let's welcome first now, Yevgeny Orlov. Taking on the man from Italy by way of Cameroon, Simon Biot. Both heavyweights hunting for the finish. Give it up one more time. Biot versus Orlov. We now jump to our co-main event of the evening. What a fight this is. Put Switzerland versus Germany. Let's welcome first Teo Sangre Saldana Smith. Taking on the German Tarzan, Hugo Vack. This is your co-main event of the evening. Give it up one more time. Hugo Vack versus Teo Smith. Next up, our main event of the evening. A year in the making, bathed in blood. This is what we've been waiting for. The biggest fight you can make on German soil right now, live on RTL, around the world on OKTAGON.tv, and of course, tomorrow night in the ZAG Arena. Let's bring them together one more time. Firstly, the warrior, TAHA. Taking on the 11-0 Fight School Hannover representative, Max HOLZER.
Wir gucken mal, wer idiotisch heißt. Don't shit your pants. 50 Don't shit your pants. Das ist der einzige Satz, den auswendig gelernt hast, oder was?
This is our main event, the fight we've all been waiting for. Give it up one more time, TAHA versus Max HOLZER. The talking stops tomorrow night. We settle it all with that main event, topping the cherry on top of that cake. Let's give it up one more time for all the fighters. You can join us live there, octagontickets.de. Limited seats available around the world on octagon.tv and on RTL+. See you tomorrow night for Octagon 88. Octagon brings Europe's greatest MMA show to Hannover. A battle between generations, which has gotten personal and that Germany has been waiting for all year. Undefeated 24-year-old phenom Max HOLZER faces the biggest challenge of his career.
Corey Fry taps.
Seasoned warrior and UFC veteran TAHA, who's been trying to eliminate HOLZER since he first came to Octagon. Will the German super talent survive the fight thanks to his experience fighting in the world's toughest cages? The German Tarzan Vack boasts an excellent score of 7-1, but he'll be put to the test by Swiss striker Teo Smith, who's ready to silence Vack just as brutally as he did in his last bout against the highly experienced Diego Sheck. A heavyweight shockwave. Champion of two organizations, Biot will go head-to-head with 6-year undefeated former Olympic wrestler and champion in sumo wrestling and MMA, Yevgeny Orlov. And get ready for a wild clash in the lightweight division, as Zenouni takes on Yarovienko. Both are undefeated and determined to shine like superstars and steal the show. A shootout between two warriors who always go for the finish. With a 100% finish rate on his record, German prospect Hakiak Seka will do a face-off against Rafael Federico, a former 3-time champion of an Italian promotion. Buy the pay-per-view wherever you are and be transported to a front row seat at the tournament at octagon.tv.